Well, this tournament looks different. Yep, that's right, it's Hunger Games time, and this time we got Hunger Games Mustard Melee One Done Dish, the first One Done Dish of Season 3, and as you can tell, yeah, the setup's a little bit different now. In fact, I have not one but two monitors this time. We've scaled up by 2 times, isn't that interesting? New computer as well, which is making these funny noises, so please ignore this funny noise that this computer is making. It's always on. It's always doing this perpetually, 24/7, all the time, always. So now comes the question, what on earth is Mustard Melee? Well, if you can't tell by this, the title, and these dudes right here, it's based on one of the greatest Incredibox mods, Colorbox Mustard. Like I said, one of the greatest Incredibox mods of all time, which you sadly can't play because for some reason Korea was like, hey, no, you're not allowed to play this no more, which is really stupid and dumb and I hate it. But there's tons of videos of people playing it and making cool mixes and stuff like that with these funny characters right here. And I must say, it's a very good mod. I've said it's one of the best. It's definitely one of the best mods of Incredibox out there. Especially for a parody mod too. Like it's really good. And I've decided that we're going to do an entire Hunger Games with all 30 characters, including the beats, effects, melodies, voices, the all-stars, and then these 4 bonus boys right here. So that's enough of the exposition. Let's go ahead and get into these characters, gosh darn it. Alright, starting off in the beats, we have Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy, Betty Pear, Ashley Ketchupson, Sludge Buddy, and Tinky Tonks. In the effects category, we have Signy, DJ Scratchy, Blendery, Duck Song, and Dub Stirred. In the melodies, we have Lundog, Elliot E. Ono, Boiswees Biznip, Big Band, and Hi Hi. Or is it Hee Hee? I think it's Hi Hi. In the voices category, we have the best character of this entire, well, one of the best characters, Mustard Man, Rosita, F&F Monster, Maddie Stampede, and the Yelling Creature. In the All-Stars, we have the actual best character of this entire mod, Uncle Samsonite, the Bartman, Web Driver Torso, Flash Monolith, Terrence and Phillip, and Z Zwizzle. And in the bonuses, we have Celine, Jupers, Howard, and Fentichu. And here's one more good look at everyone that's going to be participating in this Hunger Games and will be fighting to the death. Very, very, very bloody fight to the death. And I think without further ado, let's go ahead and start the round. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Big Band grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Terrence and Phillip run into the cornucopia and hides. Maddie Stampede sets himself off killing Duck Song, Elliot, Fentichu, and Sludge Buddy. Wow. Starting off already crazy. 4 of them are dead just like that. So way to go, Maddie getting 4 kills right off the bat. DJ Scratchy snatches a pair of Psy. Howard goes to Bartman with his own weapon. Yo, the Bartman just got killed like that? Like that? The Bartman's already dead? Surprising. F&F Monster runs away from the cornucopia. Web Torso severely injures Flash Monolith, but puts him out of his misery. The All-Stars are already turning on each other. That's crazy. And how many are we down already? Let's see. That's 4 here, 1 here, but we're already down to 24 characters. 30 in total. That's insane. Tinky Tonks grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy runs away from the cornucopia. Rosita, Jupers, and Z Swizzle work together to get as many supplies as possible. Uncle Samsonite runs away from the cornucopia. Wesley's Biznip runs away from the cornucopia. Lawn Dog stays in the cornucopia for resources. Alright, he getting prepared. Mustard Man takes a handful of throwing knives. I don't think you need them when he got that giant rocket launcher full of mustard knoll, but whatever. Dub Stirred runs away from, or maybe he forgot it. Didn't bring it around this time around. Surprising. Dub Stirred runs away from the cornucopia. Betty Pear finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Signy runs away from the cornucopia. Celine grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Hee Hee and Hi Hi, and the Yelling Creature far from bed. The Yelling Creature gives up and retreats. Makes sense, you don't really have any limbs that you could use to use that bag. Actually, Ketchup sniffs a backpack full of camping equipment, alright, and Blendery runs away from the cornucopia. I just saw this weird, like, pulsating thing that's on screen. I don't know why it's doing that, so please ignore that. Day 1, Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy makes a wooden spear. Jupers discovers a cave. Signy, Web Driver Torso, Uncle Samsonite, Lawn Dog, and Tinky Tonks hunt for other tributes. The Yelling Creature camouflages himself in the bushes. Blendery thinks about home. Betty Pear is pricked by thorns while picking berries. F&F Monster goes hunting. Dub Stirred picks flowers. Not sure how you do that, but alright then. Howard practices his archery. Z Swizzle chases Rosita. Ashley catches and stabs Hi Hi in the back with a trident. Ooh, and there goes Hi Hi. He dead. I mean, he dead. I mean, he dead. Mustard Man camouflages himself in the bushes. You know what? Unless the bush is yellow, I don't say that's possible. Terrence and Phillip receive medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Boiswees Biznip overhears Maddie and Celine talking distance. Alright then. DJ Scratchy camouflages himself in the bushes. And Big Band dies trying to escape the arena. Ooh, there goes Big Band. I know that's a vapor, but it's already dead. 8 cannon shots can be heard at the distance. Duck Song, Elliot, Fentichu, Sludge Buddy, the Bartman, Flash Monolith, Hi Hi, and Big Band. Night 1, basic ass kick drum guy, climbs a tree to rest. Betty Pear's also killing Wesley's Biznip. Oh, and there goes Wesley's. The bee is already gone. The bee is dead. Didn't even make it past. Did not even make it past day 1, which honestly is pretty incredible for Wesley's. I mean, she's said to be kind of dumb, so... You know, honestly, it makes sense she died this already. Maddie, Mustard Man, Signy, and Uncle Samsonite sleep in shifts. I don't know if it's a smart idea to sleep anywhere near Uncle Samsonite, but you know what? Go for it. Terrence and Phil tried to treat their infection. Web Driver Torso, Blendery, Long Dog, and the Yelling Creature sleep in shifts. Again, you want to do that with the Yelling Creature who yells 24/7? Not sure that's a smart idea. Rosita and Fifth Monster hold hands. Why did I say Fifth of F and F? Whatever. Z, Swizzle, and Celine tell stories about themselves to each other. Dubstard and Howard run into each other and set truce for the night. DJ Scratchy climbs a tree to rest. Ashley Gibson screams for help. And Jupiter smashes Tinky Tonks' head against the rock several times. Oh, and there goes Tinky Tonks. Pretty big shame too. I like Tinky Tonks. And Ashley Ketchupson is dead. Falls into a pit and dies. Rip Bozo. DJ Scratchy begs for Blendery to kill him. He refuses, keeping DJ Scratchy alive. Alright, based Blendery. Jupiter searches for firewood. Celine receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Rosita stalks Mustard Man. I would be careful about that. F&F Monster overpowers Terrence and Philip, killing them. Wow, F&F Monster got Terrence and Philip, both of them down for the count. The Yelling Creature collects fruit from a tree. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy travels to higher ground. Web Driver Torso collects fruit from a tree as well. Long Dog, Beta Pair, and Dumpster get to a fight. Long Dog triumphantly kills them both. Alright. I think Long Dog might be able to do something good, but I'm not going to place bets yet. I'm going to wait till I place my bets, but right now, Long Dog looks like he's pretty capable. Uncle Samson camouflages himself in the bushes. I don't think he needs to. He has this domain to hide in. Maddie goes hunting. Zizwil travels to higher ground. And Signy sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. And Howard thinks about home. Not sure what his home is, but he's thinking about it apparently. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wesley's Biznip, Tinky Tonks, Ashley Ketchupson, Terrence and Phillip, Betty Pear, and Dubstard. We're gonna keep going before we actually look at all the characters that are alive so far. Night 2, Z's Whizzle, Blendery, Jupers, and the Yelling Creature tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. F&F Monster tries to sing himself to sleep. He is pretty good at singing, so he'd probably do that. Rosita convinces Mustard Man to snuggle with her. Okay, that's a definitely twist of the setup. First stalking him, then convince him to snuggle with her. Alright, that's definitely a choice. Maddie questions his sanity. Celine starts a fire. Long Dog lets Uncle Samsonite into a shelter. I thought Long Dog almost killed Uncle Samsonite there for a second. I was about to be a little upset. Alright then, base Long Dog. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy cooks his food before putting his fire out. And Signy Web Driver fight Howard and DJ Scratchy. Howard and DJ Scratchy survive. Ooh, there goes Web Driver and Signy, both dead. Day 3, Z's Whizzle receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Uncle Samsonite hunts for other tributes. Mustard Man repeats the stabs F&F Monster to death with Sigh. Alright, I'm starting to think Mustard Man's pretty capable. Well, of course Mustard Man is capable. He was like the most dangerous one on the group, so it's no wonder he's highly capable and hasn't really been injured yet. Maddie, speaking of injured, Maddie injures himself. Nice going. Jupiter sees smoke rising in the distance, but doesn't investigate. Lorna Tristan kills Rosita! Oh, Rosita, she's dead. I mean, it seems pretty easy to kill her because she's a little small, so I'm not surprised, but dang, she dead. The Yelling Creature, Howard, and DJ Scratchy hunt for other tributes. Brother who sprains his ankle while running away from Celine. I don't know why you run away. I mean, look at that face. Why would you run away from a face like that? And Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy practices his archery. That's cool. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Signy, Web Driver Torso, F&F Monster, and Rosita. And yep, that's right. It's that time of the round where we check up on the stats of everyone who's alive so far. So I think it's time we go ahead and do all that. So starting off in the beats, the only person alive right now is Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy, who is a pacifist. Because Betty Pear, Ashley Ketchupson, Sludge Blade, and Tiki Talks are all dead. Very, very dead. And the only people that have kills on this team being Ashley Ketchupson and Betty Pear are also, like I said, dead. So he's the only pacifist right now. That's also, he's the only one on beats that's alive, and he's a pacifist. In the effects category, right now we only have 2 that are alive, so they're doing better than the beats. DJ Scratchy and Blendery. Blendery also being a pacifist, and DJ Scratchy alive with 2 kills so far. Signy, Ducksong, and Dubstard are dead. No kills for any of them. Then we have Melodies with Long Dog, the only guy that's alive with 3 kills. Man is definitely going crazy because he's got 3 kills already. Elliot E. Ono, Buzzweez, Biznip, Big Ben, and Hi Hi are all dead. No kills for any of them. Next are the voices. We have Mustard Man alive with 1 kill. He stabbed FNF Monster to death. Speaking of which, FNF Monster did have a kill, but he's dead now. Rosita had no kills and is dead. Maddie Stampini alive with 4 kills because he let off that freaking landmine right at the beginning. That explosive right at the beginning. Killed them all. And the Yelling Creature is alive as well with no kills. Next up is the All-Stars with Uncle Samsonite and Z Swizzle, the only ones that are alive with being both pacifists. Now, Z Swizzle I can understand, but I'm surprised with Uncle Samsonite, he hasn't gone full menace mode yet. So that's surprising. Web Driver Torso did have a kill, but you know, they're dead now, so it doesn't matter. The Barbman, Flesh Monolith, Terrence Phillip, no kills for any of them. And finally, we have the Bonuses, who is definitely doing the best, as they have the most members alive, tied with the Voices, and have definitely, I think, the most kills. Actually, no, Voices has the most kills, because 1 kill for him, 4 for him, so that's 5. But Bonuses is pretty good too. They have Celine, Jupers, and Howard who are alive. Howard has 3 kills, Juper has 1 kill, and Fendichu is dead with no kills. Rip Bozo. Well, now that we've gone over everyone, who do I think is going to win this? Well, personally, I would love to see Mustard Man or Uncle Samsonite win. I feel like Long Dog is going to have a pretty good chance of winning. Because I don't know, I got a feeling from Long Dog that he just knows how to win this, okay? He looks not that, you know, if you're going to bet on somebody, you probably bet on Mustard Man or Uncle Samsonite or even someone down here maybe. Or even Maddie, potentially, because of his explosive kill. But I don't know, I think they'll start up with Long Dog. I'm going to go Team Long Dog at this one. That's who I'm voting for. That's who I'm betting on is going to win this. Night 3, Long Dog defeats Howard in a fight, but spares his life. Celine climbs a tree to rest. The Yelling Creature, Z Swizzle, DJ Scratchy, Mustard Man, and Maddie sleep in shifts. Basic Ass Kick, Drum Guys, they don't start fire and sleeps to that warmth. And Jupiter shoots an arrow to Uncle Samsonite's head. Oh, there goes Uncle Samsonite. Well, I'm glad I didn't put a bet on him, because I would have just lost my bet right there, but... Oh, there goes Uncle Samsonite. We are no longer having fun with Uncle Samsonite, because he is dead. And Blendery loses sight of where he is. That sounds like a you problem, to be honest. The feast! Bum 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 bum. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes. Families. The Yelling Creature decides not to go to the feast. Long Dog, Celine, Jupers, and Base Guys Kick Drum Guy team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Wow, they actually teamed up. Wasn't expecting that. Blender shoots a poisonous blowtorch into DJ Scratchy's neck, slowly killing him, and there goes DJ Scratchy. I think these two had a little bit of a scuffle earlier too, so dang. Mustard Man doesn't go to the feast, smart. And Maddie attacks Howard, but Zizo protects him, killing Maddie! Oh, Maddie. Oh, there goes Maddie. Maddie is done for. He is gone. Honestly, makes sense. He felt like the most disconnected from the whole Mustard Crime Syndicate. He just kind of got tortured by them. It felt like he was never really a part of them, it feels like. So, I was like, this kind of makes sense. Day 4. Blendery attacks Jupers, but she manages to escape. Long Dog, Howard, the Yelling Creature, and Z's Whistle hunt for other tributes. Mustard Man goes hunting. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy makes a wooden spear, and Celine camouflages herself in the bushes. Unless the bushes... Alright, so I tried something a little bit different. If you notice how the lighting looks a little bit off, it's because I just closed the window next to me, so hopefully that weird feeling on the screen goes away. I think it's mostly... Oh, nope, it's still there. Alright, whatever then. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Uncle Samsonite, DJ Scratchy, and Maddie Stampede. Night 4. Blendery attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Mustard Man tries to sing himself to sleep. The Yelling Creature tends to his wounds. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy goes to sleep. Howard kills Juper for her supplies. Oh, Jupers is dead. Yo, a little bit of friendly fire with the bonuses. Jupers is done. She's out of there. She's gone. Whew, surprising. Long Dog screams for help. Celine receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Z Swizzle starts a fire. Look, I'm just saying, Blendery, if you need a fire, go chill out with Z Swizzle. She's got a fire with her. I'm just saying. Day 5. The Yelling Creature goes hunting. Mustard Man fishes. Celine questions her sanity. Z Swizzle and Blendery split up for resources. Look at that, they actually teamed up. That's funny. Z Swizzle and Blendery split up to search for resources. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy tries to sleep for the entire day. And Long Dog defeats Howard in a fight, but spares his life. Alright, Long Dog, what you playing exactly? Keep sparing people. Where's that death I'm looking for? Where's that death? That destruction? That torment I'm looking for? You're not giving any of them. I put my bets on you, so I hope you do good. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Jupers. Night 5. Long Dog passes out from exhaustion. Okay, Long Dog, we can't be having you passing out from exhaustion. Okay, we need you to start getting in. We need you to lock in like you did earlier, because you're not doing it out here. You're not locking in. You're locking out. The Yelling Creature receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Celine tries to treat her infection. I think they got it cleared up on that. Whatever. Z Swizzle and Mustard Man talk about the tributes still alive. Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy thinks about winning. Surprisingly, he's doing pretty good for being like the most meh beat, in my opinion. Blendery stays awake all night, and Howard sets up camp for the night. Day 6. We got a long one. Celine, Long Dog, the Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy unsuccessfully ambush Mustard Man, Howard, and Z Swizzle, who kill them instead. And there goes Long Dog. And surprisingly, Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy You know, he was actually doing it pretty far. I think I got him killed actually because I said, wow, he's doing pretty good, and then he got killed. So, oh, but Long Dog, damn. I mean, you were going against Mustard Man. I mean, these two probably are powerful. You're going against Mustard Man. I mean, of course you're gonna lose, but I thought Long Dog could do it. But no, he like I said, he was not locking in on these last few dates. He was failing miserably. So maybe I should have put my bet on Mustard. You know what? New bet, Mustard Man. I'm putting my new bet on Mustard Man. It's not because he's one of my favorites. Blendery tries to spearfish with a trident, and the yelling creature receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Celine, Long Dog, and basic ass kick drum guy. Night 6, Zeus overpowers Howard, killing him. Dang, there goes Howard. He's down. He's gone. Blendery and Mustard Man talk about the tribute still alive, and the other creature just starts on a landmine. Okay. Alright, then the yelling creature just stepped on the landmine and go boom, he's out of here. And that means we're actually down to the final 3. Z-Swizzle, Blendery, and Mustard Man. I'm not gonna deny, this is actually a pretty good top 3. Like, as I kept seeing these specific characters, I was like, oh, they're actually getting pretty far. So I'm fine with these final 3 here. I'm just hoping Mustard Man actually wins because... come on, man, I need one of my best to do good. One day, I'll make a bet, and it'll turn out to be the correct one. I won't have to make another one after that. Someday it'll happen. There's a 1 in 24 chance. Day 7, Blendery questions his sanity. Z-Swizzle receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Mustard Man receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. You really want to give the Hitman more of it? You know what? I'm fine with that. Give him all the weaponry you need, because I want him to win this. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Howard and the yelling creature. Night 7, Blendery and Z-Swizzle run into each other and decide a truce for the night. I'm seeing a partnership between these two. I've ever since I said they should team up together by joking about the fire, they have actually teamed up, which is cool. And Mustard Man accident, it's a landmine while trying to arm it. Oh, there goes my second bet. Awesome. Dude, Mustard Man, you are a hitman. You are a professional hitman. You are like the most dangerous member of the Mustard Crime Syndicate. How did you fail at... How did you fail at set up a landmine? How? How did you... How? How? Well, it's down to Blendery and Z-Swizzle. Not sure who I exactly want to win. I like both, but I think I might go with Blendery because he's like the BFDI object. But knowing me, it's probably going to be Z-Swizzle. So you know what? I'm not making a bet. I want Blendery to win, but just because I want him to win doesn't mean it's my bet. So I'm not betting nothing. Okay? I'm not betting on a single dude. I just want to see who wins this. Day 8. Here we go. It's time to see who will win this. Will it be Blendery or Z-Swizzle? We are about to see. And Blendery kills Z-Swizzle while she is resting. Ooh, let's go, Blendery. Did pretty good out there. There's the 2 cannon shots, Mustard Man and Z-Swizzle. Boom, they're dead. Who cares? And the winner is Blendery from the effects. I'm actually I'm not upset about this win. I actually kind of like it. There's all the placements, dear goodness. Let's go ahead and go over our top 6 right up here, shall we? Starting in first place, our winner is Blendery from the effects with 2 kills. Not bad. The second place is Z-Swizzle, who actually was the furthest All-Stars member that made it, so that's cool. With a total of 4 kills, dear goodness, she is strong. Mustard Man in third place, also with 4 kills, was the Voices that made it the farthest. The Yelling Creature in fourth place with no kills whatsoever. No kills, he's a pacifist, but he also made it pretty far. Howard in fifth place with 8 kills. Holy crap, 8 kills, that is insane. And then Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy in 6th place, a pacifist as well. The person in the beats who made the farthest, actually, which is surprising because honestly, I think Basic Ass Kick Drum Guy is pretty basic, so I'm surprised I actually made it this far. I still cannot get over these 4 dying straight at the beginning. I mean, they didn't even get any time to do anything, they just immediately all died. That was funny. I don't know why, that's just funny to me. Here's the stats if you want to read all that. I mean, I don't know why you would, but here it is. And that was Hunger Games Mustard Melee 1 Done Dish, and that was a pretty good round, pretty entertaining. Pretty good. I like it. I liked it because I just like all the characters. I don't think there's like a single character that I dislike. I think there's some characters I think are meh, some I just think are cool, but I don't really hate any characters here, so this was all around a pretty fun round. And you already know what month this is. It's Spooktober, which means, yeah, that's right, you get in a special round this Halloween. Probably gonna be Bear Ultra Custom Night. I'm unsure. I'll figure it out at some point. And this round was actually the 6th round. This is the 6th round. I was gonna do something different of the 6th round, however, I'm not fully confident in it yet, so that may come out later or it may never come out. I'm not totally sure, but the point is that there's going to be a different round, but I decided to do this one instead, and somehow the video is 20 minutes long. How do these Hunger Games keep getting longer and longer? No one's going to watch them. Anyways, that's enough talking out of me. I'm going to go ahead and end this video so that way it doesn't end up being 30 minutes long. Don't ask how I would gain an extra 10 minutes if I kept continuing. Point is, Blendery is your winner. This has been Hunger Games, and I We'll see you bozos later.
Birdie, bye bye.